mawalunga tau lātou te tutongi, mo le lafoi no tupe whaamomoli o lātou ainga. E matua le talawhenga ile nātou langa, a ea. Ai awa e te popole pe loto vai vai. O toe tu lai mai nei le Send Money Pacific, e tau tuaina ma whasosoani ia te oe. Mo lau sila fia, o le Send Money Pacific, o se au ananga lafo tupe whaamomoli alo ia, ma tau ngofie mo atu motu Pasifika. Ua langolango ina mālosi e whainga mālo a Australia ma New Zealand. E tolu ni la asanga whaingofie, e mawhai ona e whaatusa ina ai le Send Money Pacific, i le silia ma le whase fulu o isi company lafo tupe whaamomoli. Ina ia whaasao ina i au tupe mo lau ainga. Mua, filifili le fu a Samoa. Lona lua, filifili mai le lua se lau po le 5 se lau tāla, e whailo manino ai se au whainga tupe, le a mawhai ona e whaasao ina. Lona tolu, whailoa le atu nuu e lafo atu ai le tupe, au se tālia po o New Zealand. E tolu ni au nanga o le a whailo mua mai, e whaasao ina i au tupe. E mawhai foi ona e sa ili ni au nanga au wala vave pe amana o mia. Filifili loa le au nanga ua talawhea ngai mo oe, ma whisota i tu sa o loa, o lau tupe lafo. Filifili more matches, ma whaatusa tutongi o tupe lafo, mo lau sila fia atili. E mawhai ona e whaasao ina le o atu i le ono se fulu tā la, mai le tau e te tutongi ina, e lafo ai le 5 se lau tā la. Awane i ngalo, e whai lava masiaki le au nanga e sili ona tau mofie, mo le lafo ino tupe mo lau aina. Resitala le mātou upenga tawhailangi, i whaamatalanga fau i vai aso taitasi, mo tau tutongi mo tupe lafo. Tanga i ane le i tu lau fōlinga po le Facebook, a le Send Money Pacific, ma lango ina i le click o le like na follow. Tali tonu o le a whaamalia ina lau fina ngalo, i le tautua a le Send Money Pacific.
O Samoa, o le atunu tofi, e le o se atunu italiano.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Samoa Outreach Community Centre and Pasifika TV. It's such a privilege and an honour to have you guys join us today on our journey throughout our show. In the studio this morning, I am joined by the beautiful Di, who will help me host our show today. Di, thank you so much for being a co-host with me down at the studio today. It's such a privilege to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me on board. Ta alofa Samoa. E whaatalofa atu mamalu o le au mai moa, ia mana au whaafonga le netu la, ia malo lava soi fo maua, whaafitai lava tau au wai i le tātou por kalame le netu la, ia whaafitai e fwoi le uso ia Stacey, e tu sai fwoi malnei avanoa. O le a whaapeo na manga lurui whaatasi ai, ia i te tonu o le nei matanga ruenga, ina ia atina e ina ma whaalele ina, atili ina ia por kalame awa o alum whanau o le tātou atu nuu, e le ngata i tutonu o Samoa, ia ai whapea fo i Australia, wow. So thank you so much for the warm welcome, Stacey. I'm looking forward to this journey.
I am too, John.
With you, we'll see how far it goes, but I know that the project and the aim and the goal is to help our children, not only in Samoa, but also here in Australia.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's such an excitement, like you bring such a different vibe to this space. And I know that you've met some of the team already, and we're so blessed to have you on board. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tala.
So you're actually in for a treat. So this morning I also want to share something about who we are for Samoa Outreach Community Centre. We are a non-for-profit organisation based in Samoa, and we help our people, especially our children. We have different initiatives that we provide over in Samoa to our children and also to women, and to the different community activities that we do over here in Samoa. Right now you're seeing some of the principals. We sponsor children back into the school systems in Samoa, along with Digicel, who are based in Samoa. They have come alongside us and seen the vision, the purpose of what we are trying to achieve, which is planting seeds of hope for our people back home, in different initiatives. And this particular one is through our Back to School program. So thank you so much to the CEO down at Digicel for supporting this initiative program for our people. And as you can see, the team have been down in Savei as well as Upolu. So Dai, we sponsor like 22 different schools and 50 children into the school system back home in Samoa.
Oh, okay, that's so good. It's such a great initiative, you know. And why, and you know, like your purpose for you know creating this initiative has grown since it started.
It has, yeah.
So whaftai lava, nenga luenga matango fear, you know, it's God's work. You know, being able to help our children across the border. You know, you being here, your team over there in Samoa, working together. It's not an easy job.
No,
so
you've
done really, really well.
Yeah, touching base on the team, I want to do a shout out to them as well. Yesterday they went out and fed the street vendors. Now these kids, they sell anything from cotton buds to what's it called, matchsticks. What are they, matches?
Yep,
you
matches,
know, to the public, just to try and earn some money for their families. Our producers mixed our initiative programs in with the Omakuka classes, but yeah, these are the children that we feed on a Friday down in Samoa. And the whole purpose of that is to bring them into a safe space and find out what's going on in their journey, what's going on in life. And then if there's things that our team in Samoa can refer them to, whether it's counselling or Samoan victim support is also there to help our children, then we refer them on to those agencies that are more professional than us. We're a referral agent, yeah. So as you saw, the producers showed some of the cooking classes. That's one of the programs that's coming up soon. That's facilitated by Annie Smith, who is our programs manager. So that is such an awesome program. So they go out to remote Samoa to provide this program and teaching the women there how to use basic cooking ingredients to make gourmet meals. There's Billy the chef. Nice. Big shout out to Billy as well for giving up his time to train and to teach the ladies how to cook basic ingredients with gourmet meals. This here itself, that picture is a picture that they had been invited to cook for the chiefs of the village. So after their course, they were asked to cook for the village and village chief for their formals, and that's what they cooked. Yeah. Amazing, eh?
Served it up, yeah. Oh. And I think that creates the interest to participate with the children and the people, the women. You know, it creates that initiative of service as well, being involved in that space.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Awesome. Well done.
So well done, yeah, well done to the ground team. Yeah. They work really hard behind the scenes, not only just with our initiative programs, but also being there for our community. So thank you so much to Annie, Brenda, which is a new one that has joined us. Yes, Brenda. Hi, shout out to you, Brenda. And also to Lole, that's down in Samoa, that's doing all the groundwork for us. So thank you so much to our ground team.
Awesome. Well done, ground team.
So that's just a quick vision of what we do. Yeah. And there are other initiative programs that we've just started up this year as well, which is the football development program.
Oh, yes.
And Daya, I can't tell you how much this particular program had moved my heart. It not only was it such a big trialing experience But to see that so many kids come through this program, we had like 1,458 children come through this particular program. And just to see them, like we had some coaches that came on board and help facilitate, because obviously I am not a coach.
You can be if you want.
I want to be, but I'm just a water girl. But so the coaches that came on board to help facilitate this particular program, amazing work, you know, and to see the kids really grasp to this particular program, it was so rewarding. We walked away bruised and battered because it was our first initial pilot program. But to see the kids smile at the end of it and know the coaches and my team's names individually was so rewarding. And see, if we can go back, this particular that shot there, once I saw the kids do this, and then I cried. I literally cried because all the hard work behind the scenes, getting everything organised, financials and all that. Once I saw the children giving praise to God, and I thought that they're praying. That was all worth the hard work behind behind the
blood,
scenes.
Sweat and tears.
And it was, trust me, it was blood, sweat and tears trying to organise this program for the kids. But you know, it's started, and we've got amazing people like Chris Newman who have come on board to support this program for next year.
That's amazing.
So we're so blessed and so excited. And then we've got Matthew as well from the rugby league.
Queensland,
Queensland
from Rugby League. Queensland, nice.
Yes,
that's awesome.
that's come on board and supported us with that program as well. So we're looking forward to this. This is only the primary school level that we could facilitate this year. We were requested from the education department, Ministry of Education, to withhold our senior college program because of the conference that they're holding in October. So that meant all the education programs have been crammed into so which is understandable. So we gladly accepted that we will postpone that particular program onto next year, Di. So
that is exciting.
Get your football shoes ready, girl.
We're coming to Samoa. Well done. Such a great incentive, you know, and like I said before, you know, kids who may not have been interested in football or sport at all, you know, would be drawn to this, you know. It creates that interest as well. And there's a greater thing. There's more than just football, as you said. And when you alluded to that photo of the children praying, it's also solidifying something else. It's not just a physical aspect. There's also a spiritual aspect. And as we know, we Samoa, we always go on the Whaavai Samoa Tua. So that just reflects that. And, you know, of course, the parents will be happy with that, knowing that they're not just getting trained physically and developing new skills, but they're also being enhanced in this, grounded with God spiritually. And, you know, I'm sure with the new people that are jumping on board, Chris Newman and Mary Tu Samoa, there'll also be, you know, other doors of opportunity, maybe well-being in the program if it's not already an incentive. I'm sure that those gentlemen would also bring that to, you know, with their contacts and everything that they're also doing, like with Rugby League Samoa, they're running that well-being incentive within their clinics, and we'll talk about that a little later. But they can also implement that over in Samoa.
That'll be awesome.
And that's a topic that Samoa very rarely talks about, is general well-being. You know, general well-being, mental health. It's
taboo.
It's taboo. So to have these gentlemen jump on board and, you know, possibly future people wanting to sponsor and help the program out, mate, it always opens the doors of opportunity to further learning, further development in other areas of our lives. So well done. Well done, Stacey and the team in Samoa.
Yeah, it was definitely worth all the blood, sweat and tears to see the children develop. You were saying smiling, the kids smiling. There was one school that we went to remote and none of them knew what rugby league was.
Well, there you go. There you
So-
go. As I just
And
said,
so
yeah.
some of them were running and passing the ball forward, and we were like, oh no, you got to throw it back, you got to throw it backwards. So
So did
it
you
was
display your skills then and there?
yeah, I did. Me and Annie were running.
So you're not just a water girl.
No, I
Nice.
upgraded that day. So yeah, that's pretty much all our programs, Di,
Nice.
that we're currently running. There are some new ones that we're coming up with in the next in May the 20th, but I'll go back. I'll elaborate a little bit more
Yep.
into that later on down in the show.
Nice, girl.
Yes.
Well done. Awesome.
So we're going to cut to an ad and then give you a chance to go and grab a cup of coffee and then come back and join us on the couch.
O le taimi o le toe whasahau ni o whanau i a onga. Manu malo 5 lautara e amatali ai tāpen penanga o a onga le whanau i le nei tausanga. Whaingo fie na o le lafo lava o le lusifu tala top up e sili atu. Po o se tino e tupe i le ClickX. Po le Digitize National website, yo a inga ma uo le Pasifika. O so wano e te manu malo i se tasi mai le se fulu ta i 5 lautara pa ilungo tupe i se i vai aso ta i tasi. Yo e, lafo no ino se top up. Po se tino e tupe mo so wano e te manu malo i le tasi mai le se fulu ta i 5 lautara pa ilungo i vai aso ta i tasi. Fesoso ani a te oe, ma lau whanau i le amatali ai o a onga i le lua afe lua sifu manfa. E iai a inga whapitoa.
Talofa lava, e te sila fio tangata atu motu Pasifika ua sili ona mawalunga tau lato te tutongi mo le lafoino tupe whaamomoli o lato aina. E matuale e talawhe ngaile nātu langa a ea. Ai awa e te popole pe loto vai vai. Ua toe tu lai mai nei le Send Money Pacific e tau tuaina ma whasosoani a te oe. Molo sila fia, o le Send Money Pacific o se au ananga lafo tupe whaamomoli alo ia, ma tau mo fie mo atu motu Pasifika. Ua langolango ina mālosi e whainga mālo a Australia ma New Zealand. E tolu ni la asanga whaingo fie, e mawhai ona e whaatusa ina ai le Send Money Pacific, i le silia ma le whase fulu o isi company lafo tupe whaamomoli. Ina ia whaasao ina i au tupe mo lau aina. Mua, filifili le fu a Samoa. Lona lua, filifili mai le lua se lau po le 5 se lau tāla, e whailo manino ai se au whainga tupe, le a mawhai ona e whaasao ina. Lona tonu, whailoa le atu nuu e lafo atu ai le tupe, Australia po o New Zealand. E tolu ni au nanga o le a whailo mua mai e whaasao ina i au tupe. E mawhai foi ona e sa ili ni au nanga au wala vave pe amana o mia. Filifili loa le au nanga ua talawhea ngai mo oe, ma whasota i tu sao loa o lau tupe lafo. Filifili more matches, ma whaatusa tutongi o tupe lafo mo lau sila fia atili. E mawhai ona e whaasao ina leo o atu i leona se fulu tā la, mai le tau e te tutongi ina e lafo ai le 5 se lau tā la. Awane i ngalo, e whai lava masiaki le au nanga e sili ona tau mofie, mo le lafo ina o tupe mo lau aina. Resitala le matou upenga tawhailangi, i whaamatalanga fau i vai aso taitasi, mo tau tutongi mo tupe lafo. Tanga i ane le tu lau fōlinga po le Facebook, a le Send Money Pacific, ma lango ina i le click o le like na follow. Tali tonu o le a whaamalia ina lau fina ngalo i le tautua a le Send Money Pacific.
So, as some of you may have known, over the public holiday, we had the Pasifika Vibes Festival held over there in North Brisbane, in Pine Rivers, was it? Pine Rivers. Yeah, and we had some special people. Did you see and come across a lot of the VIPs? I was looking after the VIPs. I saw Stacey bouncing around.
Yes, I was in the crowd.
All over the crowd with her little mic.
Little puffy mic.
Yeah. Do you want to share a little bit about your experience?
Yeah, we're just going to adjust this microphone. I think it's, yeah, can we just go, to my camera, I'll go to my camera. So last week, I just wanted to acknowledge the Pasifika Vibe Festival organisers. Thank you so much for allowing Pasifika TV and radio to be a part of that journey. It was such a well-organised festival, and to see the people come from far and wide.
Yeah.
Like, we had people that were flying in from New Zealand, people that were coming into States,
Yes.
you know, for this festival. So well done to Stephen, to Ims, to Setul, for organising, and the rest of the committee, for organising such a well-planned festival for our people here in, am I looking at that camera? Our people here in Brisbane. Sorry, our producer's playing funny games on us this morning. So thank you thank you so much, guys, for organising that.
Yeah.
So I saw you, Angie, that's watching, in the VIP.
Yeah.
At backstage in the VIP
in
section.
VIP. Yes, we were allocated to the VIP, where we met this the senator, and we interviewed him. And how we came about interviewing him is that we, like G and I and another person, I was in the middle of an interview, and where we were actually standing was in the way of people, like, you know, it was a back door of the VIP lounge, and people were exiting. And so the Senator Paul Scarf kind of like just, you know, like opened the door, and of course it was Pastor Peter Finau was, you know, letting all the people out, and he opened the door and saw G and I doing, in the middle of an interview, shout out to Pastor Peter Finau for like interrupting the interview. And that actual interview was interrupted like 4 times, so we thought we'll just cut it. Anyway, so Peter Finau opens the door and says, "Oh, Pasifika TV, Senator, please go and join the ladies," and caught us off guard. So the interview was very brief, but what Senator Paul Scarf actually shared was so valuable. And I'm going to read this from my phone because I jotted this down because I didn't want to miss any of what his interview was about. We've not yet screened it. We're going to chop it up with our media crew. But he speaks about, like, let me tell you who he is first. So Senator Paul Scarf from Queensland is the Shadow Assistant Minister for Multicultural Engagement, who has a deep connection with our Pasifika people. And since he was elected in 2019, he has done a lot of work with our different Pasifika communities, and he loves and relishes in helping our Pasifika people and non-Pasifika people. What else does he go on to say? So he also helps the helpers or the conveners of different events, whether it be like the Pasifika Vibes Festival or sporting groups, or cultural groups. He loves to attend those events, and he loves to help the people who are helping people. And he finds it very valuable and very interesting and very important that our Pasifika people teach the young children about their culture. And he goes on to saying his very last comments there in the very short, less than 2-minute interview, going on to say that our Pasifika people have great hearts. And we saw that with the organisers, the team behind the scenes. They just embraced everybody,
definitely. So helpful.
So helpful. The store
accommodating,
holders, of course, and the stage crew, you know, behind the they were also warm and welcoming, and he spoke words of truth when he says our Pasifika people, you know, really do have a big heart. So continue on hugging, loving, you know, people of the community, because you know, we've got someone really, really awesome behind us, supporting us and supporting those groups. So yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome. Oh, who else did you interview down there?
Now, speak of the man himself,
Pastor
Peter Finau. He is one of 3 brothers who were the OGs, the original founders of Pasifika Vibe Festival. So shout out to the Finau brothers and everyone else that was involved. He goes on to telling us during the interview that, you know, the joy that they experience, the OGs or the original founders of the crew, as well as the new founders, they find great joy in seeing the festival develop. From 2011 is when it was
first original,
originated in 2011 to now, the growth of it is quite mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And they say they look forward to every year, regardless of, they've got it calendared into their family schedules. So, it's something that they always, attend.
Annual, yeah.
The annual event.
The first Monday of every, May.
Yeah.
May the 1st.
Labour holiday.
Labour holiday every
yeah.
year. So it's so good to have them. Like, I know actually James was one of the MCs,
Yes.
the original MCs for the festival, but wasn't with us this year.
He wasn't. He's actually moved to Melbourne, and I actually know him. It's funny, because they all look alike. And when I walked into the VIP, I'm going to tell the story. I walked into the VIP and I said to Gina, I think I know that guy. But it was a resemblance of James.
Oh,
I
right.
said, I think I've seen him somewhere, but it wasn't so. I never met Peter until that day.
Till that day when he opened the door and said, Senator.
Exactly, Senator, Pasifika TV and radio, go. And I'm like, okay. No,
Thank you so much, Pastor, for connecting us. Yeah,
but it was a good interruption.
Yeah,
so,
awesome. So who else did you catch up with?
I think there were many, but I've decided to select 3 because of our time. This guy here is an entertainer. Might be familiar to many of you who are into the Pasifika polyfunk reggae type music. This artist, his name is Rex Atirai, and I put him up because my camera girl. She was such a great fan. She couldn't keep the camera still. Shout out to Gina Leota, our ops manager. So I thought, why not include
her favourite?
Yeah, include the man into the
who we caught up with.
Yeah. So I actually met Rex several years ago, back in 2018, at a gig, an entertainment gig. And when I saw him, I'm like, yo, bro, come on over here. And so
awesome.
He's
so what's he up to, like, in the community? What's he doing?
So he's touring. He's just returned from a tour. He's originally from. He was born in French Polynesia.
Right.
Grew up in NZ. Moved over here and done his education at Woodridge State High.
Right.
Then went back to Auckland to tour and got stuck there during COVID.
Wow.
And has only just returned this year.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, brother.
It was so good to hear him on stage. It was
so good, like
live.
If you think his YouTube music is good, man, you should listen to him live. Gina couldn't keep still. I was like, girl, calm down.
Was the camera like shaking?
I was like, what's this? What is on my phone? It was fantastic to have met these, like Rex again, and to meet some really amazing people.
That's right.
Yeah. How did you go with your?
Oh, I met everyone and anyone. I was out meeting the stores, just trying to promote all our poly businesses out there, and it was so good to see some New Zealand ones. There was like 3 of them that had flown in from New Zealand to come and hold stores there. They had the Samoan, Queensland as well. They had a store down at the Polyfest, man. If you have some of the performers down there, the crowd was it was electrifying. It was really good. The crowd, I can't even put a number on it this year. It was bigger, definitely.
So many.
Yeah.
Well, Peter did say that they decided just to stop counting, because I think last year they raked in about, the attraction was about 17 to 20,000 people that they counted last year. I'm not too sure whether they did count this year. They probably did, but it's massive.
Yeah, it's just, it's really good for our Polynesian people to come together. And it's so good, the space that they've created, because everyone knows it's been an annual thing since 2011. And it's just so good to see the different cultures. Like New Wear was down there as well. And apologies to our New Wear community, because our live was glitching at that time. I don't know if anyone paid the bill at that time, hence the reason why the Wi-Fi went off. But anyways... the NCs did a really good job too. You really did a good job.
And
Still waiting for our free shirts, but that's okay. That's beside the point. Everyone else got a free shirt, and that was the main thing. But yeah, everyone had that Pasifika vibe, which was really good.
It was such a vibe.
The girl behind the MCs there, she's only 15 years old.
Oh, the singer on stage?
The singer on stage, she was really good. Yeah.
And
so... Well done. If you missed out this year, guys, I'm really sorry that you missed out. But we do have...
miss next year.
Yeah, don't miss next year.
Bigger and better each year.
We do have it on Pasifika TV and radios footage. So if you've missed out, you can go back and have a look at our live streaming that we did on the day. And well done to our team too. These guys did good. Luke, Mawhana Media, and also Endeavour. You guys did amazing on the day, and I'm really sorry. I apologise publicly if I did anything or said anything to upset you on the day. Didn't mean to.
All part of the gig, man. That's how we roll.
Different person behind the screen when I'm running an event.
She's lovely. Don't take it personally.
But thank you so much to you guys. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to run the day. So thank you so much to Miliano from Mawhana Media, and to Chris from Endeavour, and also to Luke from our Pasifika TV and radio, and G, our new recruit, and you. You running around and with all the VIPs and hanging. And you met some of the performers, didn't you?
Yes.
The boys, what's their names?
Oh, Tamala E.
Yes, you met them as well.
Was privileged to, because of my girl G, you know, she knows everybody out in the community. And, you know, I was in the middle of lunch, like a 3 o'clock lunch, you know, like I thought I was going to pass out. Anyway, and she calls me over, got the group together, Tamala E, and they were well known in the local community, you know, performers of, you know, all sorts of events. And yeah, well, I got the opportunity to interview them, and that'll be dropping sometime soon.
Yep.
Our media crew was just chopping that up. Hopefully they've like admitted the interviewer and just got the interviewees.
And G's shaking, hopefully.
Yeah, and G's just dancing in the background with every interview.
So congratulations to all the cultures that came down and performed on the day as well. It wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Next year, if there's any cultural groups that want to join, please see the team down at Pasifika Vibes Festival. I'm sure they'll be glad to have you on board for 2025.
Yes, we're looking forward to that, eh?
Awesome. So what else is happening? What else happened over the weekend?
Over the weekend?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So did you know that we had the Princess of Tonga visit us here in Queensland?
Wow.
Such a great privilege and such a great, such great excitement for the Tongan community.
Yes.
To have the Princess of Tonga visit.
And then you can see sitting right at the right hand side of the screen is the owner founder of Pasifika TV and radio, the beautiful Suli. There with the princess throughout the whole weekend. And experiencing that. Like, I was actually sick and I couldn't make it, but I was watching the journey that they were putting on social media of just the princess meeting the community, you know, and just everyday people going to meet her. I saw some of the community members performing for her, you know, on Saturday night at a ball. And it was just so good to see our, you know, Tongan community come out and really make her feel welcome here in Brisbane.
They were very accommodating.
Very.
We could see and we could follow. And adding on to that, I just wanted to read something that Suli posted up, our, you know, founder and director of Pasifika TV. And it reads like this: "It is a stretch of sea that I am accustomed to sail. The keeping and watching of good relationships among the people," quote Queen Charlotte in 1942. And Suli goes on to saying, "It is an obligation, calling, an opportunity that I do not take lightly, to serve in the presence of Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Tonga, surrounded by such a wealth of knowledge in age-old customs in a classroom experience no student could ever pay for. To witness Her Royal Highness meeting her people from all walks of life, seeing them starstruck at times, meeting royalty is inspiring. Most rewarding is the joy and warm, quotation mawhana, feeling in the room, completely indescribable. We are truly blessed to have Her Royal Highness visit Queensland for the 3rd time this year." The words of Suli. Wonderful. So there you go. It just reflects, you know, the pride and joy that he found, you know, being in the part
Yes.
of the whole event throughout the weekend.
That's right.
You know, it's something to be proud of. Hey, that's
Definitely.
a privilege.
What
Such
a privilege.
Yeah.
What a privilege. So congratulations to all the leaders, to the elders, to the pastors, to the ministers for coordinating such an amazing event over the last 2 days.
Yeah. No doubt she's, going to return to Tonga, heart full of joy and contentment that her people did not fail to deliver.
That's right.
Yeah.
So well done to the Tongan community. Yeah. I think we're going to shoot over to a song.
Nice.
Yep. So grab a coffee, grab another one. Grab us one while you're there because we need it.
We need breakfast.
But yeah, we'll be back soon.
Oh
Welcome back. We missed you, so welcome back.
And we're back.
So just in regards to some of the updates that we've got coming up, May the 20th, New Zealand have got a quota that will be opening up for our people back home in Samoa. Now, Di, I don't know if you're aware of this, but every year New Zealand opens up a quota.
Okay.
So they have specific numbers of how many people can go through. I think there's 1,000 changing camera, 1,200 changing camera. 1,000 over 1,000 people that will be allowed to apply for these spaces.
Oh, yeah.
So New Zealand government have opened that up for people to apply, but they've changed it from hard copy applications to online applications. So not many people in Samoa have computers or even tech savvy to apply online. So my team have opened up their doors to help our community in Samoa to fill out your forms, to help get into that quota. So it's not guaranteed that you're going to make it. Please don't put that on my team. But they are there to help you apply for it online. And so if you need assistance, maybe you could translate this part for our people back home in Samoa for the New Zealand intake of people, the waka. Yeah.
Actually heard of it.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah. Just because now they've changed from hard copy paper forms, they've gone online. So it's hard. A lot of people don't have, laptops or computers or even tech savvy because it's quite lengthy, the application. So our team in Samoa have opened up our doors to help and support our people in applying for those and filling out their forms.
Is this online. To go over to live in New Zealand?
Live in New Zealand, yes.
Okay, all right, so I'll just...
See, I love putting her on the spot because she's like, I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
I'm like, register with me because this is what we did beforehand. No, we didn't. I'm freestyling.
We're freestyling right now. So, so our team over in Samoa, team Samoa, ia mo ila tolo mana mia le fisosoani mo le tumuina o lato application ina ia mawhai ona o New Zealand ia o loo iai le matawainga I Samoa e mawhai ona fisosoani ia te autou mo lea fofuanga po lea foi tūlanga. Where can they find our team, Stacey? I'm sorry, I don't know the location.
Yes, so you can contact us on our SOCC page. It's called SOCC Samoa. Message us in there and then we'll be able to give them the location and contact detail. And we'll also put it in the comment box, which we can see some of our girls are commenting on there. Yes. A big shout out to G and to Lole that's commenting on our live. So thank you guys so much for coming to support. But yeah, so if you're in Samoa and wanting that support, please go and see our team in Samoa. We'll put the address and the contact details in the link below, so you can register or go and see Lole down at the office there to help support, fill out the forms. Yeah, how difficult though to change from hard copy what people are used to online now because everything's moving with technology these days, but still I feel for our people back home that don't have access to laptops and computers and the internet.
And not everybody's tech savvy, not everybody's tech savvy. I may say love it, tato tino matatua, our elderly parents, and those who don't have the opportunity to, attend a school, so to speak. So there you go, o loo iai ia le mato wainga o ina I Samoan whai ona fisosoani I le atu langa. O loo iai fo I le mato pe a whai o loo iai se a fo I Facebook account se tasi to ainga. Ia, o loo iei matou SOCC page.
Yep. SOCC Samoa.
SOCC Samoa. E mawhai ona e log,
Message?
send it, ia, send
Yep.
message. Ia, ona whiso, ia tula ia lea, ia se tasi matou vainga, ia te otu. Ina ia mawhai, ona whatanu ina le wha moi.
Thank you, Di.
All good.
Also, we had recently just met with the Australian High Commission in Samoa, who linked us up with some of the different organisations there, which was great because, you know, as an NGO, a non-for-profit organisation, it's really crucial that we connect and network with other organisations to lighten the load and to, you know, to share the load with other community businesses and stuff like that. So thank you so much to the Australian High Commission for opening your doors to us and taking us, networking us with different organisations in Samoa. I'm not too sure if we have a photo of Rosemary there.
Wow.
Yep, there she is.
Wow.
And also Lole, who is our marketing slash admin slash
Shout out to Lole.
marketing slash promotion slash
well done, Lole.
all rounder.
Yeah, she's been promoted to fulfill all roles. Nice, Lole.
So thank you so much, and thank you to this here is they called the abbreviation is SANGO, which is Samoa Samoan umbrella. They look after all the NGOs here in
Samoa.
In Samoa. They were having a workshop for the volunteers. As you can see, one of our participants, Annie, she's our programs manager in Samoa, attending this workshop. And thank you so much to the team for always keeping us up to date with what's happening with the workshops. They're so really involved in NGOs in Samoa, so it was really good to get them. Annie actually got a certificate after completing Yes, good on you, Annie, holding the fort for us down there in Samoa. So it was really good to see her down there representing us, and also Sango for the amazing. They help us with grants. They help in that particular workshop. It was a workshop of how to apply for grants and what grants were available. So that's really important for NGOs that are trying to survive over in Samoa like us.
Yes.
As everyone knows or might know that I'm a sole provider for the NGO in Samoa. So a lot of my funding goes towards providing the programs for our kids back there. But it's also good to have knowledge of the NGOs in Samoa. Yeah, I mean the grants so we can apply for them so I can cut back on my hours, the triple times that I'm doing, just so I can get my nails done on a regular, maybe.
Well done.
Maybe.
Big hand to Stacey. You know, your work, I'm sure, is not hasn't gone unnoticed. You know, it goes a long way. You're paying it forward, not just for the future generation, but for your children also. Yeah. So, you know, well done to you for the sacrifices that are made, but it's so awesome to know that you're collaborating with these, you know, these so other organisations to be able to provide some relief. Yes. So that you can get your nails done. Get it, girl. Nice, well done. Love your work.
Thank you.
Love your work.
Which goes into our next point is, so there's a new segment that we want to, there's a new part of our segment that we want to bring in. And Di, as you know, the economy is really, really stretched for money at the moment. So
everyone's feeling it.
Everyone's feeling the pinch. So what Jen, hi, shout out to Jennifer. What she suggested was going out into the community and having a look at different restaurants and seeing which restaurant has a really good $10
meal deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did that last week. So we went out and we had a look at what kind of restaurants we could hit. We hit the Callanvale Hotel. The Callanvale Hotel had a $10 meal and it was roast. So we had roast, vegetables, and a drink on the side, all for $10.
There you guys go.
There you go. So that's a new segment that we're going to bring out next week. So we'll be out in the
So we're all going, the three of us, but we've suggested for Jen to do the main groundwork and then report back to us. And speaking of Jen, speaking of Jen, she actually popped in just before we went live. So we had the privilege of kind of like dropping the seed, planting the seed. And getting her on board for that segment, because it is crucial that we kind of like do find the those meal deals for those who are doing it hard.
That's right.
You know, when you don't want to cook, why not grab a $10 meal deal?
$10 meal.
So Stacey and Jen are going to put their running shoes on, go out in the community and get some $10 meals, and then they're going to report back to us next week.
Next week, there goes the gym.
So there you go, the gym, and then they get a treat. Let's go.
Oh no.
So that's a great incentive. I love it. Looking forward to that.
No worries.
The fines.
No worries. Then we're going to go over to what's happening in the football scenery. So, I heard that there was the Rugby League Queensland.
So Rugby League RLSQ, Rugby League Samoa Queensland, they've got upcoming clinics happening in June, I believe, and where they run. There are various aspects to their clinics. Their registration, I believe, closed over the weekend, if it wasn't last night. It's now closed, and as mentioned, we have the flyer.
Yeah.
And Matthew Tuisamo, who is the president of Rugby League Samoa, looks after that space in his team. And so they'll be running a clinic where the children will be further equipped and trained in skill sets. I believe there's also a well-being aspect or component in there. I'm going to just read it off the phone. So the flyer reads that there will be a full training kit, which is provided with the fees that they paid, the children
registration.
Registration, comes with the registration. There is rugby league skills, well-being workshop is also provided, a cultural workshop, and mini tag competition and light refreshments are also available. So there'll be a little mini tag, I'm assuming, at the end of the workshop. And there was also something else I was going to mention. But so there's going to be two. There's a north or there's a south side, and I believe a north program in the month of, there we go, we've got it on the screen there. There's a south side on Saturday 29th of June, and a north side Saturday the 6th of July. Yeah, and both registrations have closed, or will be closing today actually.
The 13th?
The
Yesterday,
13th
so...
today.
Today. So today.
Yeah, so closes today. So get in. You still got a chance for those who have been contemplating. Don't sit on the fence. Jump in there. Do it. Register. It does close, I believe. I'm not too sure whether it's midnight tonight, but when they close, they definitely close. Apologies for the scattered information, but we've got it on the screen. So take note and jump on board. Jump on board. And there is only 2 clinics. Unlike previous years, they had 4 clinics for all 4 regions, because it consists of, or it's structured into 4 regions. But this year, by the looks of it, there's only 2. So don't miss out. You do still have a little bit of time, and you won't be disappointed. So jump on board.
I really take my hat off to the team that are organising these kind of clinics for our kids, because it gives them something to do, for during school holidays, so the parents can just literally drop them off and go. But not only that, I love that they're embracing the culture.
Yes,
absolutely. They teach them all about the culture, and I love that. You know what Kitch is doing down there. Big shout out to Kitch as well.
Oh, very
yes, for the cultural side of things that he's doing
within this.
Like it says. One of them is well-being, and then the cultural side of things as well. It's really good that the executive committee are enhancing and embracing the young people into that space.
And starting at this level, like that age group. I mean, there's opens and there's under 18s and stuff like that. But they've got teams as young as under 8s, 10s, 12s. Starting these clinics. And for the children to have the opportunity to go into those clinics and you've got well-being in there and culture, as Stacey has mentioned, mate, you set that
Foundations.
stuff, that foundation at that age,
Yep.
they will develop into such awesome human beings and talented players. So well done to the executive team of Rugby League Samoa Queensland.
Yes. And also, what's happening around the community is the Miss Samoa Queensland.
Yes, talk to that, Stace.
Well, Samoa Outreach Community Centre is in collaboration, as well as Pasifika TV and Radio. They are one of the sponsors for Miss Samoa Queensland. And I've been involved in the progress of it, the development of it. And it's been such an enjoyable ride to see where it first started to where we are today, which is 4 contestants that will be competing in the on the Miss Samoa Queensland pageant on the 27th of July down at Palmore Hotel in Brisbane. And the tickets are out on sale now. Just to see the young women take part in this particular program. I love what the executive team, I too am one of the executive committees
members.
I represent SOCC in that space. And just to come alongside the executive team to empower the young women. Oh, we had so much fun on Saturday. Like, it was so cool. We rocked up. Good. They came, they turned up, and they did some workshops, like the catwalk, and it was so much fun because they could see the reflection of what they were doing. This that there's them taking part in the Miss. The Polynesian Festival last weekend. Yes, they took to the stage. That was their first experience out on stage in front of a lot of people. Nerves, which is, understandable being on that space, but it's good training for them, to get them out on those platforms, just to give them acknowledgement on what they're going to be heading to, which is the Miss Samoa competition held in September. So here they are with the our CEO or the founder here, and also her assistant. She's the public relations. That's Awhionga o Fumaono Celia, and Sarah as well, so public relations, so. But they're the 4 contestants that will be competing on the July the 27th. That's them out in the community. There's some more support executives. That is Luce. She is a designer.
Yes.
Oh, amazing designer, So she's designed one of Heilani's outfits.
And Tilomei, I believe.
And Tilomei's designs as well. So that's actually Tilomei's mum on the She's amazing. I love her.
She's very proactive,
Very proactive. She's made my granddaughter's tuinga. She also made my one that I did recently. I had a whole Samoan attire.
Yes.
For the taupo.
I think I saw that.
Yes, and she was the one that made it. Nice. So it was really good experience. I've never had a taupo outfit on before.
You look gorgeous.
But
gorgeous.
It's actually for a cover for a magazine that's coming out soon. So that was meant to be out in public, but anyway, moving on. Here we've got a raffle. So the raffle is there. It's out now. So if you wanted to buy a raffle, the tickets for the Miss Samoa pageant, Miss Samoa Queensland pageant, is $100. Sorry, I was like converting into tala. Okay, let's convert it to tala. That's like $150. But yes, the raffle's out now. So if you wanted to purchase one, please contact Miss Samoa Queensland's page. Or Awhionga Fumaono Celia, if you wanted to purchase any tickets, raffle tickets. Look, Di, it's $100 for a ticket, and the raffle's only $50. So if you wanted to go into the draw, like, that's half price there.
It is.
And it's going for a good cause, Di.
Well, it is. Because during that, the girls are developing self-confidence. It opens doors to them pursuing their potential, other
career
areas
if
of
they
their
wanted to go.
lives. Yeah. So it's more than just a competition.
Yeah, and it's more
also
than
self-building.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. And I love what the executive committee is really strengthening for our young people. Is it's not a competition. We're a family.
Yeah.
Let's embrace each other and encourage each other to be the best version of yourself. And I love that. And so that's why we're in collaboration with with their organisation, because we believe in that too, empowering our young women in the community. That's what we're all about.
Yeah. Well done, Stacey. You so rep that, being in that space.
I wanted to actually be a part of the modelling, the catwalk, but that's another segment.
That's another segment down the road.
Oh yeah, Mr. Universe was a 60-year-old woman, so there's hope for me, okay?
There you go. You heard it here from the woman herself. Be on the lookout for updates. Lots of updates. The cover of the magazine, Miss Universe.
Stop. Yeah, so all the best for the executive committee. I know that they have a segment that's coming on every Wednesday, so make sure you stay tuned. I know it wouldn't be just about the pageant, it'll be about, catwalks and makeup and hair, and so really good nuggets for young people. If they wanted to get into this industry, they can definitely, tune in.
Tune in. In that segment.
Yep. Awesome.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Jay Stace, okay. We've got our competition that's happening right now.
What is it?
Oh, guess what it is?
No, I cannot guess. You tell us, girl. You drop it.
Okay, our competition right now. Can you get to that page? Competition, right. So the competition that we have on right now on our SOCC page is celebration of, guess whose birthday? My birthday. A celebration on my birthday. So for our Samoan people only, I'm really sorry guys, everything is aimed for our people back home in Samoa. So for our 685 residents, we have a competition at the moment. My love for hibiscus flowers is part of the what you're wearing today, Di. So for example, camera 2, please, camera 2.
Would you like me to model?
Yeah.
There it is.
There you
right
go.
There.
Hibiscus. So yes, if you have, so the competition starts today, and the rules are, now please, everyone that wants to play, last week we did a competition and not everyone that entered did not follow the rules. So they missed one crucial part of the rule, was to say something nice about, because it was Mother's Day, right? Say something nice about your mother. Nobody put in the comment something nice about the mother, but they uploaded beautiful photos of their mums. But yeah, so please listen to the rules carefully. We'll also put it in Samoan so everyone can understand. So the rules are: follow our page, number 1, post a photo of yourself with a hibiscus flower, zip it. And then caption it, God is good. And then tag SOCC's page as well as Pasifika TV and Radio's page. You have to be a 685 residents only. And the winner with the most emojis wins. Unfortunately, for those that have won our competitions prior, cannot enter this competition because we have to let everybody try and have a win, So fair and square. So that's open now.
Now,
Open now, and it closes on the 18th of May.
18th of May. You've got to the 18th of May to put your entries in, and may the best man win. All right, thanks Stacey for that.
No worries. Okay, so we're just going to go over to a quick ad, and then we'll be back for our closing ceremony.
Talofa lava, e te sila whia o tangata atu motu Pasifika, ua sili o na mawalunga tau lātou te tutongi, mo le lafoina o tupe whaamomoli o lātou ainga, e matuale talawhe ngaile nātou langa, a ea. Ai awa e te popole pe loto vai vai, ua toe tu lai mai nei le Send Money Pacific, e tau tuaina ma whasosoani ia te oe. Mo lau sila whia, o le Send Money Pacific o se au ananga lafo tupe whamomoli alo ia ma tau mo fie mo atu motu Pasifika. Ua langolango ina malosi e whainga malo a Australia ma New Zealand. E tolu ni la asanga whaingo fie e mawhai ona e whaatusa ina ai le Send Money Pacific i le silia ma le whase fulu o isi company lafo tupe whamomoli. Ina ia whaasao ina i au tupe mo lau ainga. Mua, filifili le fu a Samoa. Lona lua, filifili mai le lua se lau po le 5 se lau tāla e whailo manino ai se au whainga tupe le a mawhai ona e whaasao ina. Lona tonu, whailoa le atu nuu e lafo atu ai le tupe au se tālia po o New Zealand. E tolu ni au nanga o le a whailo mua mai e whaasao ina i au tupe. E mawhai foi ona e sa ili ni au nanga au wala vave pe amana o mia. Filifili loa le au nanga ua tala whea ngai mo oe, ma fiso ta i tu sa o loa u lau tupe lafo. Filifili more matches, ma whaatusa tutongi o tupe lafo mo lau sila fia atili. E mawhai ona e whaasao ina le o atu i le ono se fulu tā la, mai le tau e te tutongi ina e lafo ai le 5 se lau tā la. Awane i ngalo, e whai lava masiaki le au nanga e sili ona tau mo fie, mo le lafo ino tupe mo lau ai. Resitala le mātou upenga tawhailangi, i whaamatalanga fau i vai aso taitasi, mo tau tutongi mo tupe lafo. Tanga i ane le i tu lau fau linga po le Facebook, a le Send Money Pacific, ma lango ina i le click o le like ma follow. Tali tonu o le awha malia ina lau fina ngalo, i le tautua a le Send Money Pacific.
O le taimi o le toe whasahau ni o whanau i awa onga. Manu malo 5 se lau tana e amatali ai tā penpenanga o a onga le whanau i le nei tau sanga. Whaingo fie na le lafo lava o le lusifu tala top up e sili atu. Po o se tino e tupe i le ClickX. Po le Digitize International website, yo a inga ma uo le Pasifika. O so wano e te manu malo i se tasi mai le se fulu ta i 5 se lau tala pa ilunga tupe i se i vai yaso ta i tasi. Yo e, lafo no ino se top up. Po se tino e tupe mo so wano e te manu malo i le tasi mai le se fulu ta i 5 se lau tala pa ilunga i vai yaso ta i tasi. Fesoso ane a te oe, ma lau whanau i le amatali ai o a onga i le lua fe lua stu manfa. E iai a inga whapitoa.
Thank you so much for tuning back into SOCC Live with us here in Brisbane. We just also want to say thank you to everyone that's been a part of our journey. We want to acknowledge our sponsors, Pasifika TV and Radio to Sully and Toa. Thank you so much for all your support into what we do in Samoa. You guys have been there for us from the beginning, so we just wanted to acknowledge Pasifika TV and Radio and everything that you do for us in Samoa and also here in Brisbane, Di. Yeah. We want to acknowledge Digicel Samoa for your sponsorship with the Back to School program and also the street vendors, Grace Hair Salon for always preparing our girls for the live shows and also the free haircut for our students in Samoa, and Cairo Freights and Chris, as well, and Chris Newman for coming on board and supporting us, and all our supporters and sponsors.
Yeah,
Di.
well done.
Without them, Di, you know, it wouldn't be possible. It's so important and vital that we have different organisations, Camera 2, to support us.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah. Well done. Good collab. Yeah, like Stacey said, you know, shout out to the sponsors because, you know, it helps SOCC further their calling, so to speak, and you know, further help other people. So well done to the sponsors and Stacey for setting it all up. And the team in Samoa.
So I think that's it. That is our show for today. We have come to the end of our program, and we just want to say thank you to everyone that's joining us, to G that's on the comments, and also Lole, to Sully and Tua that are messaging through as well. Thank you for your support. Next week we try and come up with a new competition for us here in the studio.
Oh, true?
Yeah, okay.
She's all about the comps.
Di, any final words?
It's been a great first session. I look forward to, more segments and, getting to know the team a little bit more and what SOCC is all about, getting into the personal depths of it. So, it's been fantastic. I hope it's been good so far.
Yeah.
She's the boss. She's going to critique it as to whether or not I'm here again next week. And if I'm not... straight pay. But it's been awesome.
You were great. You were so good. And if you like Di on our show, put it in the comments, write it in the comments, shut it down in the comments. It would definitely...
Be nice.
But you know what, sis, honestly, it's so good to have you on board. It's so good to, have someone in the studio so you can, talk to. It gets kind of lonely in here. So thank you so much. And just one more thing for our people that are viewing that are based here in Brisbane. If you guys want to be a part of a media experience or want to learn how to panel, which Shania is actually paneling us at the moment. Shout out to my daughter Shania for the amazing paneling and producing of this program today. But if you want to be a part of this journey, please contact Pasifika TV and Radio. We're more than happy to have you on board and to train you up in this space. I've had no experience at all. Producing or even presenting, but you can learn and you have strong people around you to help you develop into the skills.
And it's always good to upskill in a different area that you're familiar with.
So, also one more shout out to Grace, who is also celebrating her birthday today. So happy birthday, Grace. So that's it from us. Until next time, may God bless you, may God guide you, until we meet again.
O Samoa, o le atunu tofi, e le o se atunu italiano.